So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the show. Welcome to the Married Couple Podcast. Woo!
It's the option is take yourself out.
That's the choice I was making. Oh, that's the line?
No, sometimes I wish some people would just stick to the original script.
So, let me take my pants off.
Script.
I used to like the taste of breast milk when I was a child.
Man who go to bed with the itchy bum wake up with the smelly finger.
Hey guys, welcome to another exciting episode of How Was Your Day? With me, your host, I am Dave, and I am not getting this camera on. There it is.
Shoot.
And my beautiful, lovely wife
Sam, I am.
with episode 95 of How Was Your Day? You guys know how this works. Come in, drop us a line, tell us how your day was. We're going to tell you about our day, and then we're just going to get stupid, drink too much, and just make each other laugh. So
Sounds like a plan.
That's how the show works. Welcome. We've got nobody on Fireside yet.
No, it's all right. We
it's
got
weird
people
'cause
on Facebook.
We do. That's
already.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. But we've got it's special announcement day.
Yeah.
So I kind of wanted folks on Fireside to.
Well, we
hear
can
our
wait for the special
announcement.
announcement, I
We can.
suppose.
You're right. Yeah, I got nothing else. If your day was crap, come on in. We'll make it less crappy. If your day was great, we'll make it greater and better. And I don't know. Yeah, that's all I got, babe. I didn't practice. I already told
Oh
you. I did
gosh,
not,
you never practiced the
I did
intro.
not. And that's why it's different every time, and sometimes it sucks.
Like tonight.
That's it.
It's all right.
So anyway, sweetheart,
Yes, my love.
how was your day?
Day was actually pretty good. It went fast. Day started off a little shitty though. You were. I'm sorry. I'm gonna just start here.
You're just gonna jump right into this. Go
I
on.
know. You on Monday had told me that
My leg hurt.
your leg hurt.
My leg hurt.
And you Googled it and I Googled it, and it seemed like it could be a blood clot. And I was like, you need to go to the doctor.
Right.
So you ignored it. And we went to College
didn't
World
ignore
Series
it. I didn't
yesterday.
ignore it. I knew it was there.
You ignored it.
I kept touching it.
Yep.
All right, anyway, go on.
But all night last night, it hurt you so bad. You were screaming out in the middle of your
I don't
sleep.
remember that.
I sure fucking do.
Anyway, go on.
He goes, ah! And I'm like, what?
It hurt.
He does. And oh my gosh, you're so dramatic. So dramatic. It's
It-
not like, ow, it hurts. You're like, holy shit, it hurts.
It woke me up. It hurt so bad.
I know, right?
Anyway,
So this morning I made you promise me that you would go get it looked at. And you
Yes.
went to the ER and turns out it is a blood clot, but not a bad one. So
it's,
I worried
superficial
all morning.
Something. It's not one of the ones that can kill you or get in your heart,
Thank goodness.
and lungs, and stuff like that.
But if you're getting
Well,
one now, there I got to worry
here's-
about other ones.
Here's the
So,
problem with the internet. And the good thing about the internet is you can look up if you have like a symptom or something. Because you're right. At work on Monday, I'm like,
Mhm.
oh, that's bugging me. And I could feel like it was tender, but then it was getting hard. And I'm like, oh, that's not normal. And it was on my right leg. And I'm like, yeah. And so I looked up, all right, these symptoms. The good thing is you can look up the symptoms and you can see what it possibly might be. The bad thing about the
You can
internet
look
is you
up
can
the
look up the
symptoms.
symptoms and you can see what it possibly might be.
I was
That's
I was
a
on it
terrible
all,
thing
all morning
also.
this morning. Yeah.
So yeah, but I did kind of just wait to see what happened with it, and then after last night, you're right, I did go to the ER. But that's on my day, so
Yeah.
continue with your day.
I know.
Yeah.
So this morning I was a little, well, for one, tired.
Sorry.
for
Yeah.
for two, worried. It ended up being fine. The day at work was great. We go back a week. It was kind of a low key weekend. I wasn't feeling very well Friday. Same for Saturday.
Yeah,
we
we-
kind of did nothing.
Did nothing on Saturday, which we needed.
Yeah. Sunday I meal prepped because I'm bound and determined to lose a little bit of weight. And then I went and saw my dad for Father's Day. Alex brought you a card, which was really sweet.
That's very sweet.
That's part of your day, though.
Anyway.
We did go to the College World Series yesterday, and that was
a
so
lot of
much fun. You guys got to go well before me. I was at work, and
Yes.
I got out of work an hour late, which was a good thing. It was for a good reason. However, we decided I was going to Uber down rather than trying to find a place to park and then find you. It just made more sense for me to Uber right to where you were. That first Uber driver was an odd duck.
To say the least.
We've taken plenty of Ubers, and most of the time they're, at least friendly enough to be like, hello, how are you doing? What brings you down to where you're going or whatever it may be. And it was almost dead silence the whole time. He had his front seats pushed all the way up so nobody could ever think about sitting in the front seat. Then the app was taking him some weirdo way, so he went his own way, but then pulled on one side of the ballpark where I didn't say it. He goes, you're going to the World Series? I'm like, yeah, on the other side. I'm meeting my husband at the bar that, I said to go to. And he's like,
We
oh,
want to drop you off a mile away.
yeah,
So
just about.
So you could do this.
Yes.
Anyway.
And then I had to, he went the right way and went past the street. I'm like, thank goodness this isn't a cab and I'm
Yeah.
not getting charged by the mileage, but that was fine. Our Uber driver on the way back though was great. Dave cracked a joke the minute we got in there,
Don't even remember
and
what it
I
was.
don't even remember what it was
Doesn't
either,
matter.
but he had the best laugh. Oh my gosh.
did.
He was guffawing. He was such a fun driver. We made jokes the whole time. We talked about how where I work in Bellevue, Nebraska, don't speed. You'll get a ticket because they don't let you off for anything.
He was your buddy by the end of that.
Yeah. So, if he remembers the Married Couple podcast, maybe he's listening, but it
Well,
was a fun
hopefully.
ride. Yeah.
And if you do, leave a message.
Yeah. Leave a message written or.
Yeah. Also, I forgot to mention, but most people know. Go to our Instagram,
Yes.
the Married Couple Podcast, underscores in between each word, and leave us a voice message. If so, we'll try to play it on the show and react to it. And it's part of the interactive part of this show that we love
Yes.
so much. Anyway, go ahead, finish up.
Right. So remember last week how we were talking about you were like Midwest or United States, how we greet people and how I'm usually like awkward. And I was like, I
didn't
can't
say
think.
that.
I said I'm usually
Okay.
awkward, but I was like, I can't think of an instance. Well, the day after on Thursday, a guy that I work with was like, hey, Sam, how are you doing? I was like, hey.
Hey, guy.
I was like, yeah. Then, and this is just an awkward encounter. I was in the bathroom and we have our facilities guy is a guy. And so anytime he has to come in and clean the bathroom, he knocks and just kind of waits. And I was like, they're in here. I was like, wait, we're in here because there was another lady.
We were just talking about them.
And
You
I
were
was
worried about those
then
guys.
she was like, thank God you said something. And I just sat in there. I was like, yeah, thank God. And I sat in there because I didn't want to be awkward because I was like, they're in here. I'm literally turning red thinking about it right now. I was so embarrassed. I was like, burp. But that brings me to another thing.
No, keep going. We
So,
got nothing but time.
So a few times this week, you'll go so usually there's bathroom etiquette. If there's somebody in a stall, you don't usually sit right next to them if there's empty stalls,
I
right?
don't even go. I don't even stay in the bathroom. If I walk in, especially if I've got to sit also, and
Well,
there's
there's nothing I
somebody
can
in a
do
stall, I
but-
find another bathroom. That is no joke.
Well, usually we all have to sit in a women's bathroom regardless. We're not standing up and peeing in a urinal or anything.
God.
I mean, that'd be interesting.
For those of you that just heard, yes,
None-
we've got Jen Onion, or Jean Onion, as my
Gene
brother
Onion,
calls
yeah.
him, sitting in studio, not on camera tonight, but just joining us for a laugh.
Right. So a few times this past week, I've gone in, there's nobody in there. And I hear the door clink. They sit down right the fuck next to me. And I'm like, I'm pooping here. I don't need you right next to me.
Yeah, no, that's not cool.
I'm like, it just, I don't know why it irks me so bad.
They probably sit next to you in case they're out of toilet paper. Then they can be like, hey, knock, knock.
I check that
Hey.
every time before I sit,
I
usually.
need help. No, but they're probably.
I know,
I don't
I'm just
know,
saying.
whatever.
All right, so real quick, we've got messages written
right.
messages
All
rolling
right,
in,
right.
and then I'll
See a
ask you
bunch
how
of
your
them.
day was.
Okay, let's do that.
So, okay, so first, right off the bat, Matt from work said, "Hey Sam, hey Matt, thanks for listening."
And Matt,
I just told a
now
quick
you
story.
now you know what goes on in the
The
women's bathroom.
Christy said, why is this not working? Hold please.
I don't know. What did
Something-
Christy say?
Hold on.
All right.
Oh, I can't
there you
show it because there's the thing.
Oh,
She
there's
says,
that word in there.
well, no, she has SpongeBob emoji and it won't pop it
Oh,
up
okay,
there.
gotcha.
But it does say, "Hey there, hey Christy." Then Truthful says, "Hi." Lisa Nielsen
Lisa!
says, "Hey," and she says, "I love your hair, Sam. Thank you." My daughter actually braided it today before the show. Lisa also gave us heart emojis and champagne glasses and crowns. And then
She loves us.
when we were talking about your leg, Christy said, "Shit, the pain in his ass went to his leg."
Yeah.
And then Lisa said, "Love you guys. Love you too, Lisa." Rock says, "Oh, hey guys,
No,
I'll
he
be
didn't
with
say it like that. Say it how he said it.
Oh, hey.
Hey guys. Hey guys.
I'll
It's
be with
me,
you.
Rocksteady.
I'll be with you in the messages shortly." You fucked me up. Lisa said, "Good morning, Rock." Barb, Dave's sister from New Mexico, says hello from New Mexico.
Hello.
And Mom says, "Hey kids, I love you." So,
All right. Which mom this time?
yours.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Which okay.
Oh, and
Hi,
Hurdling
Mom.
says, "Hi, everyone." So Hurdling's here. Hi,
Hurdling. I haven't seen Hurdling on
Where-
Beach
yeah.
in a while. Hey, welcome to the show. And
Welcome,
anyway,
welcome.
so but before we get to my day, I do need to point out a couple different things.
Mhm.
We're already getting messages rolling in too, and thank you very much for that. But the announcement that I wanted to make, especially for the Firesiders, and Zancy is on Fireside, Golden's here,
Yeah,
May, and we've got us, and I'm gonna assume that Jill and Tony will stop in.
sure.
Their show might not even be over.
Right, I know.
still
They were
going
having a
when we
good one.
started. But here's the announcement. We're going to have episode 99. Let me just spell it. Is going to be our final episode on Fireside. Sorry,
There
I
we go.
had to choke that down. Our final episode
was
on
like-
Fireside. Sorry. So we're going to be done on Fireside after 99. And then we've got something very special for episode 100.
Yes.
Woo! Yay! I know, right? Stole that,
Gotta warn a
stole
brother,
that
man.
from downstairs. My fault. Okay, my fault. Hold on. Episode 100, Nunya, is yes. There.
Thank you.
Is that better?
Yes.
All right. Anyway, ooh, those smell good. They don't.
The Tribble's going nuts over there.
Yeah, I know. All right. We've got we should probably talk about my day, and then I
Yes.
know we've got more messages. You've got news stories,
Yes.
and then we're going to talk about episode 100 also, because that's very special. But again,
Yes.
99 will be our final one. This is 95
Final one
now.
on Fireside.
On Fireside. That's what
We'll
I said.
keep doing shows.
I said
I know, but you said our final one
it's going to be our final episode.
on Fireside.
That's what I meant.
Okay.
I
just
was
don't
going to
want
say that.
all the other listeners to get confused because we will have more episodes.
and that's
starting at
once we get to
100.
100.
Yes.
Thank you for saying episode 100.
Oh,
I'm
how many of
sorry.
those do you have?
I don't know. Hang on. Hold on.
Woo!
Totally joking. See what I did there, Nanya?
I did.
Oh, this is
Oh my goodness. Anyway, I just a couple. I might be almost out. But anyway, what were you gonna ask, babe?
Oh, how was your day?
Oh, it was okay.
Sorry, I was
I had to go to the. Did you drop?
fucking with my phone.
Did you drop the Fireside camera?
No, I was
Everything's
the
fine?
Fireside camera showing a little bit of the ceiling,
Oh,
but it's okay.
so all right.
You can still see me.
All right, good deal.
Okay.
Anyway, my day. Well, let's start with. Let's jump back a week before we
Yes.
start talking about my dumb leg. It was awesome. Last week was awesome. We had I Am Dave's brother and I Am Dave's sister
We
here.
did.
Last week was the most watched episode
Wow.
by my family members. See how there's the pause is just for effect. Okay.
Oh, you're so good
when
at it.
the most watched episode for my family members. Anyway,
Thanks.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
They sat in studio, and then afterwards we went downstairs And I Am Dave's sister told a couple more stories.
I know.
that
I
she's
wish
like,
she would have told on the show.
yeah, I also remember a time where I took him to J.C. Penney's when he was 5 years old, and he went to the bathroom. Speaking about bathroom stories, and he was standing up peeing in the toilet, and then a little piece of poop came out and it fell on the floor.
And he
And I'm
sat
like-
from then on. He
And
never
that
stood
is
up
what
to
she
pee
said.
from then on.
And he has sat down to pee forever after that. And I'm like, that's why it is. I always just thought I was trying to be clean and not splash. It's because I'm afraid of a little piece of poop falling out. That's the real reason. Son of a bitch. But now I know. Did I mention episode 100 is coming up? All right, just letting you know. Yes, all right. Now I did. Yeah, so that's why I sit down to pee now. So you guys should know. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And then all our sisters and siblings have gone back home now.
Yes.
Which made me wish that I could have spent more time. You know, they were on vacation, and I don't know
Yeah.
how great of a vacation it is come spend time with us, but I love being on vacation. To have them up here and all at once was really fun to
It
have.
was.
Your family, my family, at Alex's graduation, my
I
dad's
know.
thing, and having everybody in the house or whatever we did, it was just, I don't know, a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
So, and again, then the weekend, and I was still working, and then Monday, my leg started acting up. And again, we've already talked about that a little bit. Here's the deal: I don't like to go to the hospital.
I know.
I don't like freaking doctors.
Well, here's the thing: if you ignore things, you end up dead.
This
So don't
reminds
ignore
me
it.
of Jill and Tony's show that they just did. They were talking about nagging. And
My love.
no, hold on. You only nag me about things that you need to. And but it was a good show. And that's what it reminded me of.
Yeah.
But yes, I went to the doctor and I went to the ER, and they did an ultrasound on my leg, which I thought was weird, but whatever. I could hear my arteries and stuff, and there wasn't a little baby in there.
The
Stop it.
blood pulsing through your veins.
Yes, it was weird. But the good thing is I could hear that, because had there been no blood then pulsing through my leg, then you know what I mean. That'd be a bad thing.
You'd be dead now.
Really.
You wouldn't have a leg now.
Speaking of, you're going to do news stories later.
I am.
However, last week you also did a news story,
I did.
and I was thinking the entire time it was the one that was knocking on her coffin.
Yes.
And I was thinking it was going to end by she's dead now, but it
It
didn't.
didn't.
And it was so happy in the ending. She got out, and they're like, "Oh, you're not actually dead."
Mhm.
Anyway, I believe, sweetheart, there's an update to that story, because
Mhm.
I know I've read it. So why don't you tell the update to that story?
So the update to that story is they took her to the hospital. She
No,
spent
Really? Hang on.
No,
Really?
hold on.
Okay, go.
7 days in the ICU,
Yeah.
but she's dead now.
She's dead now. Okay. I thought you were just gonna jump straight to that.
No, you got to build it up a little bit.
My fault.
She's not the one that got away from being dead now.
Okay, so well, guess what? Every day we're all gonna be dead now at some point.
At some
It's
point.
just one
Uh,
of those things. So anyway, well, that was not a happy update. But
no,
fits for our show.
it does.
All right.
Okay, we've got a few.
Hang on. The rest of my day,
Oh yeah.
I then got done doing that, and I came back with all intentions of prepping for the show, and instead my leg just hurt like shit, and I literally
You
napped for 3 hours. I needed it
Well,
because
at least nobody was here to hear you yell out in your sleep and roll over.
that's true. All right. Anyway, yeah. Aside from that, we've been doing dumb things. The Vigo thing
Yeah.
is where we got the one more time for. If you
Mhm.
guys get a chance, look up who won Britain's Got Talent in 2023.
It's Vigo Ven.
Vigo Vin. And it was actually, it was like 5 years ago or something like that. But it's literally a guy who just plays this song and he just dances around and he bugs Simon. It's really funny. Never mind. That's why I put that song in there. It's fun to do. Also, I've been playing with my keyboard, or this thing. It's not a keyboard, but you can just put different things together. For example, the things I have in here. For example, you could start this and then just add things to it. And it sounds like a completely different conversation when you add things together. Here you go.
Truth be told, if we all showed up at the strip club and hung out for fucking 6 hours, I wouldn't give a fuck which one came first.
Hey guys, it's me, Ellen.
See, you can put all those together and see how he's at the strip club.
If we all showed up at the
And
strip
now
club,
Ellen's
hung out for
there.
fucking 6 hours.
I
There's
wouldn't
some
give a
boinging
shit.
going on.
And then there's some boinging going on, and you end it that way. It's just fun. I was just
I
playing with this
bet.
earlier when I here's one more. Hold on.
Dude, I had so many people say, "You're out, you're out, you're out." It's not my fault that
I thought this
everyone
one was
kept
fun.
aiming for my head. I've taken so many balls to the head playing that game.
See, it's bowling.
Balls to the head.
That
man.
would hurt even worse than what I meant it
Ooh,
to
yeah.
be. Anyway, all right, sweetheart, what do we got? I know we got voice messages, so we got some written ones too.
Yeah.
And then your news story, and my
Yeah.
day was great.
Okay, so Hurdling came in and says, "I wish all a good day."
Thank you.
And then Hurdling and Lisa had some conversation back and forth. Lisa's telling him hi. He's telling her hi. Hurdling says, "Final show," crying emojis.
Oh, sorry. And for those who didn't hear, Tony and Jill did just stop into Fireside.
Hey.
Tony, I mentioned, I just brought up that the announcement that we had was our final show is going to be episode 99. I'm sorry, I didn't say that right. Episode 99 is going to be our final show on Fireside.
Yes.
That's what I meant.
Then we're moving strictly
And
to
we're gonna move
YouTube
strictly
and
to
the other
YouTube
platforms.
and the other platforms. We're going to add a couple platforms, but
Yeah.
anyway. And it's nothing against the folks on Fireside. The people we've met there are awesome, but it's just like we've mentioned a few times in the past. It's not necessarily going. It's the Tyler Perry Henry show, and if you're not Tyler Perry Henry, whatever his name is, Tyler Perry Henry Winkler.
Yeah.
If you're not him, then you know it's just not quite gone there.
Yeah.
He might come back. Probably not. But anyway, all right, finish those.
All
and then
right,
I got
so-
some of these.
Rock said, "Hey, Dave, episode
Hey.
100."
Yes, we'll bring up episode 100 in a second because
yes.
we are going to do that.
And then Hurdling says they are putting the fire out. However, leaving Fireside. Christy says, "Your brother is home." I know that. I'm so happy he's home. And then Rocksteady said, "Your brother is home." Jesus Christ. And then he said, "Not really. He's cool." And then Lisa said, "I can't wait." Jeff from Vegas says,
Oh,
"Hello."
nice. What's up, Hefe?
Well, Hefe.
And then Lisa says, "Hey, Jay Nunya." And then she goes, "Love you, Nunya." And then Truthful.
Hi, Lisa. It's so nice to hear from you. The dingo ate my baby.
That was actually pretty good.
That was great.
That was actually not bad, man. Yeah.
Truthful says, "Yes, Hurdling finally putting the fire out."
Yeah.
And then Truthful said, "Dave and Sam had a really good, busy week." And then Hurdling says, News, we want the news. Sam, I meant you." And I don't know why I said it that way. That's how I envisioned it going.
That's how it
So
went in your brain.
let's
All
do
right.
some.
All right. Well, here is first off Zanzia. That's all you get for his.
Good evening, Sam. Good evening, Dave. How was your day? My day was okay. You know, had to set places for like 400 and serve a picnic today for a bunch of people all coming, new students to register and their parents at the college. So it was a crazy, insane day all the way. And it feels good to be home. But of course, we get to go back and serve all those people tomorrow. So it'll be like a good 500 tomorrow. Yeah, breakfast and lunch. It'll be a fun-filled day, But seriously, yep. Other than that, the week's going okay. Just a lot of stress to do and things to get done. So hope everybody else is doing well. And I hope Thunder's doing okay. How you doing, May, And how's Betty,
Where's he going with the A's? Obviously, you're in.
When did he start playing hockey?
I don't know. He's from Minnesota up there, but I've never heard him talk quite like that. I can't even fucking do it. Anyway, we've got. Looks like him again. One more time. Yeah, here he is.
I love it how Sam's talking about how they sit in the stall next to her when she's like, "I'm pooping here." Reminds me of that great scene from the second Austin Powers where he's sitting there in the bathroom and stuff, and freaking Tom Arnold is next to him, and he's like, and he's getting strangled in the next
Okay, yeah, I
Austin
do
Powers
remember
getting
that.
strangled on the next song. He's like, yeah, buddy, you give that turd hell. And he's like, dude,
Okay,
does
I do
number
remember that.
2 work for? Where he's getting strangled. He's like, hey, don't strain yourself there, buddy. Take it easy. Deep breaths. Don't give that turd too much hell. It's great. Good shit.
All right. And he's got a couple more. Before we jump too far, I do want to, we have to talk about episode 100. We really should.
That shot way the fuck up there.
That's the way I shoot them, babe. Come on. You know that. Man, mine don't stink like that, though. Anyway, we need to talk about episode 100. We are going to have a 100th episode. It's not going to be on Fireside, but we're going to continue. But we talked about having it at a bar.
Yeah, like we
did whichever episode. I don't even remember the number, 78 or something like that, or 74 was, anyway, it was at the bar. And we talked about different venues that we could have it. And I think we came up with the answer.
Yeah.
Episode 100 is going to be after we do our block party, and it's going to be in our driveway.
Yeah. It'll be perfect. It'll bring how we started the show to our viewing audience.
Exactly.
Here.
100th episode. This is where we started.
Yeah.
Is in our driveway. So we're going to have a party that day. Mark your calendars. It's going to be tentatively, and I think we can
I think we're good with
finalize
this,
it unless something happens. We'll have to throw an extra show in another day, but on July 22nd.
Yep.
And so anyway, but what we're going to do for that as well is we had already talked about, we're going to give away, we're going to start merch this week.
Yep.
We need to get our subscribers up on YouTube. I love that everybody's here and that last week was our top listened to episode by my family. But we're at how many subscribers on YouTube do we have? We only started it a few months ago. So, but we've only got like 75 subscribers.
77,
or something like that.
because I bullied 2 of my coworkers.
Don't do that. Don't
I
do
didn't
that.
bully them. I was like, hey, you guys, subscribe. But we have 77 so far.
Yeah, and we need to. So here's what we're going to do. We need to get to 100 by episode 100, and if we get to 100 by episode 100, we're going to give away $100.
Yeah.
To one of our listeners. And here's how you get to be in and get drawings. First off, this R2D2 thing behind me is an actual cooler. And we're going to put, we're just going to drop names in there. What do we decide? For every time that you share the show on YouTube.
Yes.
We're going to give them 5
entries.
When you leave a comment on our
Instagram, a
voice message will get you an entry. And if you make a snort laugh, you get double the entries. Although, and this is for you, Zanzia, if you say something really stupid that doesn't do the show, we're going to take an entry out. No, I won't.
We won't. I won't let him do that.
And if you purchase merch, anything that you purchase of our merch, once it comes out, and I hope to have that by next week, 100% of that money is going to go to giving it back to you. We're not going to give it to charity. No, unless you guys have a charity. No, but that's what we're going to use to give back to you. But the first $100 will come out of my pocket. And then I think I want to keep kind of doing that as we get up to, because we need 500 subscribers on YouTube. But if everybody shared the show, every time we do it,
and
we'll
if
get
you
a couple
haven't
every
subscribed, subscribe, please.
Yes. Anyway, I think that's important. That's why I want to say it while people are still here. So anyway,
but if you buy merch, you get 10 entries. You forgot.
Yes.
To
Oh,
say
I did.
that.
Yeah. 10 entries for buying merch, and all the money towards the merch will go towards paying back the money to give you guys.
Yeah.
I don't need any extra money right now, unless I keep going to the hospital for my stupid leg, which I don't plan on.
Truth.
All right. Now what you want to do, babe?
Well, we got a couple written messages.
All right, let's hit those.
Christina says, hey guys. Hey, Christina. We also have Dan from bowling, Daniel from bowling. What's up, Sam and Dave? What's up? Thank you for listening. And then Lisa said hello to Christina. So
just plan it July 22nd.
July 22nd, guys. Our house, big party.
Neighborhood party, and
bring the kids
episode.
early in the day. Hopefully we'll have a water slide and
plan on doing
fun stuff for kids. And then stay for the show.
And then afterwards we're going to just drink and get stupid.
Yeah. Also, Anne said, hey, strangers.
Well,
hey, Anne, you're invited too.
Also
Sorry,
a neighbor.
I read another comment. I was like, I can't talk. And then Christy said, oh, Daniel. So there we go.
All right. We've got one more time. Zanzi again.
I love how people talk.
Crying out loud, and you're slapping your hands. What's he doing? The JJ from Good Times?
And
Afraid of a little piece of poop falling out, huh? Under pressure. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, it happens. So anyway, sweetheart,
Yes,
on
ma'am.
Fireside, you want to mute again? Because we're getting echo.
Shite.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Sorry
guys.
about that, Fireside folks.
Only a
but
few more
now you can
episodes
hear it,
left to deal with
and
that.
I'm sure that's what.
So sorry. My fault.
And Tony from Tony and Jill said, "So sorry to hear that, guys. We'll come back. We're not deleting the app. We're just
We'll listen to you guys.
Yeah, we'll be in there to support you guys. But it's just a matter of it's not really furthering our thoughts and careers as far as things go. So we're gonna go a little bit of different direction.
Yeah.
And we've also got I'm not going to announce which ones, but we've got new shows coming up.
Yeah.
Individually and together. So
yeah.
Anyway. And yes, that fixed the echo on Fireside.
Okay,
Good
cool.
job.
Sorry, guys.
All right, sweetheart, why don't you give us a news story?
Got it. So a restaurant hired a fake priest to get sin confessions from its workers. So there's a restaurant owner, the owner of a California taqueria chain, has been ordered to pay $70,000 in damages to employees who met with a person identified as a priest to confess their workplace sins.
Dude.
35 employees of
Taqueria?
Taqueria. Sorry, I can't read
Did I
today.
say that right?
Garibaldi, owned
Okay.
by.
I'm a what?
You called me a baldy?
Yeah, that's
I
not
did,
cool.
Sorry.
Anyway,
It's a
the
restaurant
restaurant.
in Sacramento and in Roseville, California. A restaurant. So an employee told the court that the priest urged workers to get the sins out and asked them if they have stolen from the employer, been late to work, had done anything to harm their employer, or if they had bad intentions towards their employer. Sorry.
And
They added that intimidating stunts. They added that the intimidating stunt was among the most shameless they had ever seen. So not only did they do that, they had also told their workers, if you tell anybody about this, you're gonna get in trouble with us, and we're gonna get in trouble for immigration laws or something like that. I don't know. But so one of the employees who testified said, as soon as the confession started, I found the conversation strange and unlike normal confessions, where I would tell the priest about my sins I wanted to confess. The employee added that the priest was only interested in hearing about the sins committed on the job. The Department of Labor only uncovered the spiritual scam after an investigation into unpaid wages. So they're being shady all around. Subsequently, they discovered that the owner denied employees overtime for hours over 40 in a work week, which is a violation of the Fair Labor Standards Act. In addition to the $70,000 of damage, they are now also required to pay $70,000 back in back pay to their employees. Yeah, it's insane. They're all additionally have to fork over another $5,000 in civil money penalties to the Department of Labor. Why can I not speak
Do
tonight?
they have to? Because words are hard, babe. It's going to
words
be
are
on a shirt.
Fucking hard. Yes, they are. So, could you imagine? And well, I wouldn't go to confession anyway, but just tell me about
I really
slacking
can't.
off on the job.
I really can't imagine.
No. So they said this employers' despicable attempts to retaliate against employees were intended to silence workers, obstruct an investigation, and prevent the recovery of unpaid wages.
Did they have to rehire the folks they fired because they did shitty things?
I don't know. They got to pay them at least. I mean, how are they still in business?
Dude, that's
yeah, that one was.
Yeah,
that one was something.
Hey, talk to our priest right here. He's a priest. I don't know.
I mean, at least he wasn't that kind of priest. He just wanted him to talk to him about work infractions.
I guess. All right, we've got another couple messages. Here's May real quick.
Oh my God, we need a script. Somebody write this show a script that's completely off the rails. I hate to say it, writers are on strike. What writers are on strike? What are you talking about? Hollywood writers for every overnight TV show, television sitcom, they're on strike.
They are.
There is no script. Wait a minute. When I say go back to the original script, we don't have a script? Exactly. What kind of deal is this crap? Well, that's just the way it goes. But that means we can't even go to the pharmacy and get a prescription for pills, right? So, yeah, the doctor has to approve that. Wait a minute, the doctor has to approve the script, and the writers have to approve the TV script. So we're out of scripts then, basically.
Yeah.
What the hell is this garbage?
Okay, she gets a name in the
Back.
bucket.
Yeah, back to the original script. All right. And then we've got.
Hold on.
Yeah. What else?
Are we writing her name down and putting it in the bucket?
Well, yeah. Okay. Write her name down.
I'm just saying.
Sorry, we're starting right now.
We are starting
Okay,
right now.
Start right
Jeez.
now. All right. Good deal. May gets one. Here is. Looks like a rock steady checking in from where,
Hey guys,
Perth,
yeah,
Australia.
sorry, I couldn't talk a little later than this, but I can now. How was your day? Mine's just starting as it does every week. I know Lisa's out there. I'm trying to run and hide from her around the block, but I see she's fucking following me down, aren't you, Lisa?
And checking in right after that, of course, Lisa. Lisa, good to see you in the show. Here's a message from her.
Yeah, hi guys, how are you? Thought I'd leave a voice message because I'm spamming your chat. I just want to say hi to everybody out there. Yes, I'm Lisa Nielsen. This is me. This is what I sound like. And I'm just looking for Rocksteady. If you guys have seen him anywhere, I'm trying to hunt him down.
And then checking in from I don't know which Korea. Here's Buck Lau.
I need to leave the message for the married couple. Shut up, you always fucking whinging in the fucking kitchen all the time. You give me the headache, okay? Okay, I need to leave the message. Push the button right there. 1, 2, 3, and.
Anyway, that's how you do it. You leave a message on our Instagram. So put Rock in for one, and I guess Lisa.
Lisa and Buck Lau.
I guess. And here's Zanzi again.
The answer to your question, Betty, is if we don't have any scripts, what the heck is this crap? Easy. It's called programs from the mid-90s to 2000s. That's what we get, bad comedy, that thing that they call Friends.
Oh, wow. Ripping on Friends. I'm not sure Zanzi gets one for that. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Anyway, how about written messages, babe? I know we got some more.
Yes, give me a
All
second.
right. You don't have to write all of them down right this second. We'll go back.
We do have written messages. So Christina said hello back to Lisa, but when we were talking about merch, Lisa says, do you ship to Australia? ? I believe
Yes.
you'll be able to do that. Daniel said, sup, Christy. Then Daniel said, I need to stop by and I have been so busy with baseball. Yes, you do. Come on the 22nd of July. It'll be great. Save the date. Also, Christina says, do you have to hear me snort laugh? No, if you make us snort laugh, leave a message on IG.
No, I think she meant because we're going to have it in our driveway. And I think she's like, you got to hear me snort laugh.
That's true, too.
So she'll be right in the driveway.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Herdling said, Lisa, I usually fly to Australia. Get it instead of ship.
Yeah.
And Lisa said, okay, Herdling. What state do you fly to? Sorry. And then Herdling about the news story said, Sam, that unfortunately sounds like my state capital. Yes. Daniel says, Emma, my daughter, says hello. Hello, Emma. And then Herdling says, who needs TV when you have Dave and Sam I Am? Thank you. AC's joining Midnight Media here saying, hey, guys. Hey. And then Lisa said, yes, I am. I don't know where that came from.
Yes, she was probably talking to somebody else on the thing. It probably had nothing to do with our show, babe.
Probably not.
All right, we do have one more message. Here it is.
I don't know if you guys know, but Zanzi's jokes are so terrible.
Oh.
So fucking terrible that every time he tells one, some poor child out there takes his life.
Oh.
Save a child, stop Zanzia.
An angel loses her wings and a child no, that's not really what happens. Stop Zanzia. That's no, well, hold on. This is not in rebuttal to that because he didn't even know he said that, but here's Zanzia.
So a question on the website, will there be Sam having a snort laugh so we can get it as our ringtone for 99 cents? ?
That's a fucking great idea.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking great idea.
That is a great idea.
That would be
anyway,
hilarious.
That comes up on, I think it's episode 100. Yes, on 100.
That
That's
fucking
when
tribble.
that happens. It's not. Did you say it's a
A
tribble? You said
Gee,
that.
I said
yeah.
it correctly.
You did. Okay, we got to quit doing that.
Okay,
All right.
so here's what Lisa responded to when Rock said Lisa's trying to find him. She says, "Yes, I am." Only because the next comment said, "I'm going to find you, Rock." That
Got
is,
it. Okay.
deductive
All right.
reasoning.
All right. Now we're caught up.
Yes.
Now we are caught up.
Okay.
So get another news story ready. I
Mhm.
would love to hear about other people's days, but
Okay.
Nanya, since you are here and also in the background, and mostly because I didn't make a list of no, that's the real reason.
Yes.
How was your day, buddy?
It was all right.
Yeah, you want to tell about?
No,
your
I want you to play
experiences?
one more time and hit a
This
bobber.
bit-
There you go.
Woo! Oh, that one came all the way over here, folks. We got
I
some
can't get
streamers.
canceled. Anyway, all right. Yes, no, our Vegas experience, or not our Vegas, our College World Series experience. We went
Yeah.
down to Rudon. I say Vegas because
It felt like it.
it feels like
It was
going-
our
when we went to the
Omaha-
draft and stuff like that. But
Here's the
how was
thing.
that?
I used to go to the College World Series all the time. I miss it. I had such a fun time yesterday. My wife's team was playing in the College World Series. She
That's
really
LSU?
wanted to go, so we all went. Had a great time, but then I realized today that if you're going to be at work and you're going to be in a classroom for half the day in a training class, probably not the best plan the night before is one, stay up too late, eat a bunch of beef nachos
With jalapeno.
drink shots and drink beer. It's not a good
And
combination.
especially
for
during
staying
95-degree weather or whatever
Yes.
it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was-
I
it
paid
was
the
a good
price
time.
today. I had a great time yesterday, but I paid the price today.
We staked out our spot. Actually, it was one that Sam and I went to last year.
Yeah,
and
if anybody
staked out
saw
spot.
our College World Series
Nobody did.
pop-up show last year, I know nobody did.
And don't go back and look for it because I think we didn't even, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, but that's right next to the stadium. And because we were going to go in one of the other bars, I'm like, no, we're going to go closer. I got the spot. And so we went, and sure enough, it was open. And
Dead corner seat right on the corner next to all the sidewalks. It was
Yes.
the best seat in the
and
house.
literally across the street from the stadium.
Yeah.
And thousands of people walking by and cheering and high-fiving us and all sorts. And we had a waitress right out there. Now they also did Jello shots. They gave away, or not, they didn't give away, but you could buy Jello shots, and they keep track of which team out of the 8 that go there have bought the most Jello shots.
Which team's fan base?
Which team's fan base has bought the most Jello shots? And I think the Jello shots are like $4 or $5. I think they're like $4. I'm guessing $4 or $5.
Yeah.
And then they keep track of which team buys the most. Now of that money that they get, $1 out of every shot goes to the local here in Omaha, the local food bank. Another one of the dollars goes to whichever team wins. All that money goes to their food bank. And then I don't know, they probably blow the rest on I don't know, cocaine. I have no idea what they do with the rest. But anyway, and then
where the fuck did that come from?
It came from
Sponsor
Malibu.
Malibu
Peach.
Hey, I'm here
That's
trying to
where it
find the
came
score
from.
to the game. Oh, LSU is up by a point. Thank you, Christy. I was actually here trying to find the score, and
They were up 5-2 when we came in.
yeah,
so.
now they're still up by 1.
Okay, so LSU's still in it, but they're one of the people in one of the fans from LSU is the owner of Raising Cane's,
as I understand it.
restaurant.
As I understand,
And he bought some. Tell what you know of that story. He bought some shots.
he
for the
bought
LSU fans.
6,000 Jello shots for the fans, and for the fans that were in the bar. Here's the thing: it literally was an LSU bar.
Yeah, oh yeah.
The whole place.
Yeah,
There
oh,
was
yeah.
one orange shirt. They were playing
Yeah, yeah.
Tennessee. There was one
Yes.
orange shirt in the whole bar. Everybody else was purple and gold. All of them.
6,000 shots, which I think is a Guinness World Record.
Guess how many I got?
How many? None.
None.
That's why
Nunya.
we call you Nunya.
I got a Nunya.
I love it.
No, it was, but yeah, he set a record for the most shots bought, most single shots bought. He
By
paid
one person.
$30,000 in shots. I assume. I think they were $5. I think they were $5.
Hopefully he tipped well.
You'd have
God,
to.
could you
You'd have
imagine?
to. I mean, but anyway, and like you said,
You know,
earlier,
that's why they do
Did he
it the
order
whole
a?
thing.
You know, there's some waitress say like that 13% motherfucker. How did you do that?
No, I mean that's why the bar that we were at probably runs that contest. That gets their wait staff a shit ton of tips.
Do you want me to give you the score sheet so far
of each team?
Of
You
each
don't have to
team.
go every single team.
No.
But you can say, you know,
I'll give you
here's
top
the
three.
Top three
three
teams that have bought Jello shots.
It's
that is going. The majority of it is going to charity.
Yes.
Go ahead.
It is really impressive. Let me jump back in. Sam's gonna have to. I
take
sent it. To Sam.
Take your time.
Oh yeah, you did.
I sent it to Sam.
Hold
I
on.
sent it to Sam.
None of you can't figure out how phones work.
Oh, I can't see it.
I would have done it. But
Am I still in
yeah,
there?
my phones are cameras
Okay.
right now.
I gotcha.
All
Mine
right.
is too, so it's okay.
All right, good deal.
Here's Nunya. So top 3 teams.
Just
Hold on.
number 3. How many Jello
Start with
shots
3.
have been purchased by number 3? The number
Okay,
3.
I'm
team.
trying to
You're trying to
order
see
them
which
real
ones are
quick.
higher?
Yeah.
Okay.
So TCU
Uh-huh.
is third.
Texas Christian University is third with how many Jello shots have they bought?
3,906.
3,906. Okay, well, that one guy already beat that team.
Right. So
the second place team was.
Wake Forest.
And how many shots did they buy?
6,986.
Alrighty then.
That's a lot of Jello shots. 6,986.
And that
That's
was
a
Wake
lot of
Forest?
Jello shots.
Yeah, that was
Wake Forest has. I think they're playing tonight against LSU.
Yeah.
Against LSU.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
they-
then
I think we're the number
winner chicken dinner is LSU.
2. And how many shots total?
25,733.
Okay, that's a lot of Jello shots.
25,733.
That's a lot of Jello
Look
shots.
at me doing shit on the
So
fly
that's
here.
$25,000 to
Atta
Omaha
girl.
Food Bank and $25,000 to the Louisiana State Food Bank.
Yes.
Anyway, that's
It's
pretty
for a
cool.
great cause.
And they're great Jello shots. I think I didn't have one either.
Oh, I read Christy's comment wrong. I have to apologize.
Okay.
Christy said LSU is up at this point, not up by a point.
Oh,
Words are
gotcha.
hard.
Oh, good.
Sam cannot read.
Good. That
Actually, I can. Things just switch around and look different.
Yeah,
Sorry, guys.
that
Living with dyslexia.
It's part
It was
of-
a day to day.
It's the reason we make you read news stories.
I know. It's funny. Also, we've got some written messages flying in here.
All right, do it.
AC Midnight Media says, everyone make sure to hit the like on whatever platform you're watching on. Yes, please like and subscribe. And then
And share that show.
Share that
gives
show.
you, additional ones.
yes, AC says, ooh, Canes has some awesome chicken tendies. They do.
Yes, they
Brooke says, I am Dave's
Hello.
niece, says, hey y'all.
I'm Dave's niece. All my family's now. I'm Dave's mom.
I
I'm
know.
Dave's niece. I'm Dave's. No, I like it. It's fine.
And then Taryn or
Mhm.
TJ, sorry, says 5-2 bottom of the 8th. Let's go, boys.
Oh, atta girl out there.
That's
Bottom of
why I was
8.
like, I think I read that wrong.
Bottom of
Taryn's checking in.
Again,
Brooke also said he also broke the record for most shots ordered in one round, originally finally held by Merle Haggard.
We read.
We
yes,
did know
we read
that.
also.
Christy said K, and I don't remember where that was from. And then AC said, "Can you now calculate how many DUIs happened?" Bunch.
I don't know. All right, some more voice messages. We have Lisa Nielsen checking in. Hold on, it's Lisa.
Hey, thought I'd leave
Hey.
a message here since yes, I'm spamming your chat and I am going to find you, Rocksteady. I'm hunting you down and finding you. Where the fuck are you? I'm going to find you. And this is my real voice. So, yes, thank you for putting me down or in the bucket. I appreciate that. And I love you guys. And hello, Nanya. Nanya.
Nice.
Good to hear you, Nanya.
Thank you.
And yeah, that is all. Carry on. Love you all.
That's all. Carry
Carry
on.
on,
She
carry
gets
on.
2 in there. She made me snort. That is the real Lisa checking in.
Now I'm just writing down names on a list and then
Not
we'll put them
just-
in the box.
All
I
right,
promise,
let's
because
do
it'll
that.
be easier.
And
You initially said we're going to write down what each one.
I know, but we
Show
can't
it. And I'm
do it.
like, that's just a lot.
We can't
So,
do it live. I mean, we'll get them.
I'll show you my list at the end if
All
you
right,
want.
does-
So
but they
we
trust
stay
us.
honest.
We're very trustworthy. Here is
I am,
May or
maybe.
Betty. Here's May.
Oh yeah, so the probably good thing about this is a Monday, the 26th of June. It's May's 6th month, and I hate to say to you, May, but that's 666. 6th of June, the 26th is the second 6th, and the 6th month of the year. How are you going to top that one?
666.
I have no idea. You're not going to make a date, are you? I don't think I want that number called. Thank you. But you do say when you play cards on the slot machines, you do get some payouts for those certain sixes. I do, but it's not like huge amounts, you know.
Sounds
that
like there's a
you're
helicopter
paying,
above her.
It's just some of those numbers that follows you around.
I think she's down by the
They follow
Titanic.
you around because they keep following me around. Forget that idea. I don't want to be part of it. But happy 6th month anniversary, annual May on the 26th of June.
Yes.
Yes.
We're doing all right,
Good job, May. Good job,
We should
May.
root for you.
And
Good job,
No, and Nanya, we're not bringing that up.
Okay,
That is
honestly.
the news
What, too
story we're
soon?
trying to avoid. Not yet.
Okay.
Okay.
But hold on, if we're gonna talk, we're gonna talk like this, because May, I don't think it was a helicopter. I think she's on the bus. I think May and Betty are on the bus.
I don't know.
I don't know either, but you're right. It did sound like we won't do that.
It might have been a submersible.
Dude. I did not even put Yellow Submarine on my thing because I thought we're not talking about that news story yet.
Are you sure?
If they die next week, it'll be next week's headline. But everybody knows it. So anyway,
Let me go ask the birds. I'll be right back.
Okay, that is
Oh,
true.
jeez.
We were talking about this earlier. We're like, should we do this on the show? Should we talk about these submarines down there checking out their Titanic and they can't find it? And then you
I've
said
literally
something-
been all day refreshing
see if
CNN
they're
for
okay.
if there's any live
and hopefully
news
they're
updates.
okay. Hopefully they really are. And
Scary.
but one of the things that you had said, and then you said was, man, could you imagine? Oh, be careful,
Sorry.
babe. That's
It's the microphone
that's
that
a
I
microphone.
moved. Yeah.
So anyway, could you imagine being in that and just knowing and just suffocating? And I said, yeah, those birds in our house went through that same thing about a month ago, which I thought was hilarious.
And I shot him to look just like he just now. I was like, So you know.
Anyway, you've got another news story coming up.
I
Hopefully not that
do.
one. And I'm gonna play a couple more. Here's May again. Before we get to that, here is Zanzia, quick one.
Remember, there's always room for JELLO.
Where'd that come from?
The Jello shots.
And
again,
Oh, and happy solstice, everybody.
yeah, longest
Yes,
day of the
indeed,
year
longest
goes
day
all
of
down,
sunlight of the year.
Sweet.
all downhill from here.
There we go. One more by May, and then we'll catch up on.
Oh my
those, and
God,
then we'll-
Nanya, I did that purposely just to annoy the crap out of you. Here's the man with the biggest voice with the shortest body I've ever seen. I swear to God, I did that purposely to annoy you. Actually, no, I think the mistake is that, yeah, I was actually outside and the wind's blowing a little bit here in Vegas. So that may have been some of the interference. Sorry, guys.
Oh, you're
I
good.
had to
You're good.
step out of the house for a minute and catch a breath of air. It's really warm inside where I'm at. So, yeah, but yeah, Nanya, I do that just to basically incorporate you into the life of what you're missing in Las Vegas. And sure enough, not a helicopter, but probably more or less likely the wind blowing outside, which is really bad. I'm sorry, the recording was kind of shitty, but this one should be a lot better. At least I think so.
It is.
I'm not playing it back to find out, though.
It is. Good job.
So, he's in Omaha, huh? I think he could stay there. Vegas is flourishing just fine. Back to the short show.
Yeah. And here is I'm Dave's brother.
All right.
Yeah, I was wondering. I heard the guys in the submarine had to sign a waiver, so no, the families can't sue or anything. So one of two things is going to happen, and well, a couple things are going to happen if these people do die. Is I heard the next ride is going to be half price, and then the families are going to get free vouchers for free rides since they can't sue the company for killing their family members.
Donnie got 2.
Damn it! I should have known Mr. Too Soon would show up and just anyway. Here's Zanzia.
Don't worry, Betty. It's all good. I mean, after all, we know what Nunya is. Skinny's twin brother. You know, a pen and pencil set. Hey-oh!
Yeah, he's a little guy with a big voice. Also, let's rephrase that. Maybe not one for every single message.
No, every.
Yeah, we'll figure it out as we go. One every good one.
Every
But
good one.
leave us some voice messages. We
Yes,
love them.
we love it.
I am Dave's brother. I love you. Too soon, dude. And he's sitting back there going, exactly.
Oh, that's the line.
No, there's no
Damn.
line. Damn.
We have some written
there's no line.
messages.
Let's hit those. Let's hit another news
Um,
story, and we'll see where we're at.
So Rock says Lisa with crying, laughing emojis. Then AC says, question for you guys. What do you make of the UFO stuff disclosing? I've not read enough about it. I've not gone into it deep enough. Sorry, there's a gnat in here.
There's a
Daniel said, bye,
I thought
everyone.
you were just
Sorry.
high-fiving yourself for that.
Because I'm
No.
awesome. Christy. Okay. Christy said bye to Daniel. And
bye,
then AC says the Under the Sea capsule is just a billionaire faking his death. They will emerge on some coast with a new face and no taxes to pay on those billions. You know, that's a great theory. I like
Yeah,
that.
I know. Actually, the billionaire, his name is Howell. I think
Yeah.
Thurston Howell the third or fourth. It's probably fourth.
I think-
I think it's fifth by now.
I don't know how old that
Hope
show
he has
was.
a professor
so.
with him. So
Well, he's probably the one driving that little submarine thing. I don't fucking know. Gilligan is the one piloting it. That's all we know. That's why everything screws up.
yeah.
That's all I know. All right. Let's get back to the script.
Also, Christina said LSU won.
LSU won. Nice.
Woo!
Very nice. And one more. Here's
That's the line.
that was actually from just now. And one more.
Wait a minute. I just heard that whole recording and a whole explanation. And Nanya, I don't remember him. Was he that short? I don't remember seeing him. Or that little? No, he doesn't ring a bell. It doesn't make an impression on me. I remember Dave. I remember Sam. I remember AC. I remember a couple other people, but I don't remember him. I really don't. Was he that short that I had no idea that I missed a few things or something like that? Was I supposed to be incorporated in this conversation anyway, or was this just me basically having a good time? Because the fact of the matter is that I don't remember the no, I don't. Nope, don't remember you. Sorry, Nanya. It's like none of my business, but give or take, I can't remember anything. Nope.
I'm actually kind of
I get my
disappointed.
glasses on next time I run into
May
him. Just make sure that he
remembers.
counts.
May remembers. Betty doesn't remember you. Betty had too many tequila shots.
That was Betty.
Uno.
Uno was how that's too many for
Uno.
Betty.
I'm just
One too
a little
many.
disappointed Betty didn't have a ball joke in there too.
Yeah, I know it. All right, sweetheart, hit another one.
Okay. So going off the work theme,
We were on a work theme.
I don't know. My first news story was about an
We
employer.
were on a toilet theme at the beginning. You sure
Yeah.
that's not where we're
Well,
going.
the news stories have spoke
Okay,
to me.
gotcha.
And I have
Oh,
a couple of
they
different
spoke to
themes,
you.
but this one seems to fit with the first one, only in opposite direction. So
Okay.
a gas station clerk asked his friend to rob the store so he can go home early, police say. So here's what had happened. There's a gas station in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and the employee said, man, I don't want to be here. So this is just me telling the story how I hear it in my head. Fuck you all. Shortly after, a man walked into a store on June 5th and said, give me all your money or I'll shoot. Both men's last names is Jones. They're no relation. Just thought that was funny that they're both the same last name. So the first guy with the last name Jones, what he did was called his friend who was a chick and said, you got to find somebody to rob the store. I want to go home early. I'm tired. She goes, got you. So she calls the other guy whose the last name is Jones, and he goes, got you. He goes and robs it, and they after the police come, they find him, and he just lets it all. He's like, I really wasn't gonna do this, but this chick said this is me making up shit.
Right.
This chick said she'd suck my dick. if I robbed the store. So I was like, well, sounds like a good trade-off. And
It's the part that you were just kind of what was in your head, the sex part. Or is that part of the actual
yeah, that's the
story?
that's
Oh,
what's
that
just
was in
my-
your head.
This
All
is
right,
me
go
making
on.
shit up.
Okay,
So the one guy went and robbed it, and he was like, "Listen, here's the thing. She wanted me to, so I did. And here's who told me." And they talked to her, and they arrested her because she had a warrant. And then she squealed on the guy who originally asked, and they're all arrested for conspiracy to commit embezzlement. But I just thought it was funny. Like, man, I just don't. I'm out. Can you come rob me? She's like, dude, I got you. And she's like, please. And he's like, chick, I got you. And they're all fucking in trouble now. This is my retelling of the story. And words are not so hard when I say it that way.
When you just make up your own news stories, that's
I love when you give me the white trash version of the story. That is the best.
And just that is a little safety tip from Sam I Am is guys, take care of those warrants.
Yes.
Where's my ding? Hold on. Dang it. I missed it. That was not
Well,
it.
I winked with the tongue, so I was like,
darn it.
waiting.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Sorry. That's all I can do. I got nothing.
So TJ said, winner, we play tomorrow. And then Hurdling just said,
Sweet.
That's why they say the Joneses are trying to keep up with the
Keeping
Smiths.
See what you did there. I see what
So,
you did there. Well played.
Yes.
All
I
right.
thought that was a fun one. It was
That
opposite.
was a very fun one.
And I
especially when
told
you
it the
just-
way it was in my head.
And
You
guess
just-
what? Nobody's dead now.
And nobody got the good
No,
or
not
maybe
on that
they
one.
did. I don't know if there was sex involved or not.
It was either that or drugs.
I didn't say head now. I said dead
Oh,
now.
I heard you.
Come on.
Another
You had
voice message from.
If I was a fly on the wall in that
Double down because they could take submarines down to see the submarine crash and the Titanic
Hang
crash.
on. Hang on. Hang on. Did he just double down on his joke? Hold on. All right, hold on.
They could charge double down because they could
Double
take
down.
submarines down to see the submarine crash and the Titanic crash.
That's fucking great.
Oh.
Here's AC.
Okay, I was a little surprised at this. You guys haven't heard or have any comment on possibly the biggest story in the history of humankind, which is that we possibly have 12 recovered craft that are definitely alien tech. And there's a high level whistleblower that has unbelievable clearances that we couldn't imagine. And I'm sorry, you guys didn't hear about this? What the fuck? 20 years ago, they would have stopped the world to say, hey, we
Life's
have
been
these
busy.
things, and just people would have just jumped off buildings or
I had to work.
gone to burn churches or something because they couldn't understand what was happening. And gosh, okay,
You
well,
didn't hear about this?
that
No.
happened.
I guess.
What do you think?
I guess.
I'll deep dive in it for next week. I
And
promise.
I guess what's new about it because there's still all right, and I do see the. I thought you were. Are you snapping? What are you doing there, huh? Well, because they have talked about the fact that everybody knows aliens exist, and everybody that shit came out like 6 months ago. So was there something new on that part of it that I did miss? There must have been. Obviously, he just
Yes,
said
there
12
was.
alien crafts
Yes.
and all that.
Had
shit.
to be.
Okay.
I've seen
Send me
headlines.
the
I
links.
just have not read the articles yet.
Okay.
Send me,
so that
send
I
me the
haven't
links,
seen, but-
AC.
Yes.
But it's also probably the reason that I didn't is because what is the thing out in Nevada where
Area
they keep
51.
all that shit?
Area
Yeah, Area
51.
51.
No.
So they were gonna storm that, but everybody knows they actually exist, and we have for months. I mean, let's be real, years. So I didn't hear the newest stuff on it. So and that's probably why I haven't, because
Funny thing,
course.
you know, some people.
Star Trek is real.
No, hold on. You
What?
know, some people don't think the dinosaurs were real.
I heard that. I don't understand.
Sister,
I
if
was-
you're listening, sorry, I'm outing
Wait,
you.
did she just?
Nope.
Is she in? Hold
She's
on.
not. She might-
Your sister doesn't believe that dinosaurs are real.
Right.
Would you care to explain that? Actually, you've already explained.
I've
to me.
explained it
Explain
to
for the
you,
folks.
folks in the audience. This is a real ass conversation I had with my real ass sister. And Jamie, I love you. But this is funny, and people want to hear it. So
Yeah.
we were talking, and my sister's like, "I don't even know. I don't know if I can believe that dinosaurs are real." And we're like, "Huh? we've found bones. There's, science. And she's like, I don't know. We don't know how they went together. We don't know if what they put together is the right thing. And I'm like, well, they've literally cloned woolly mammoth meat and have made a synthetic woolly mammoth meat that's not ready for consumption yet, but could be.
That part of the story, though.
I'd eat one.
And let me cut you off there because they don't really know how bones go together. Okay, so hold on.
Except they do.
Well, that's the whole point. A kindergartner.
Thighbone's connected to the
kindergartner. I mean, let's be real. A dog's leg bone looks similar to ours. Looks similar to a Tyrannosaurus. Whatever. They literally a kindergartner could put bones together. It's not like the dinosaurs actually had legs sticking out of their head. People know how bodies work, so that part didn't make sense to me at all.
Right.
But
She's like, I'm just saying this was supposedly happened so many years ago. How do we even know?
Science.
Right. So my retort
allow you to retort
was sister. I said sister. If with that thought process, you shouldn't believe in the Bible. Now, we don't do this, but with that logic, it happened years ago. We don't know if those stories are for real. They could just be whatever.
Son of a
feel how
bitch.
you feel with that logic.
Hang on.
I don't know.
I've heard you tell me this story a few times, and the
kids think there's dragons, but
Just
that
now.
could be. I believe in that more than there's not dinosaurs.
Just now, I think you convinced me because you said what? Then how do you believe in the Bible?
Mhm.
Okay, well, you know what?
Science.
No, hold on. I agree with your sister. I'm not sure dinosaurs are real then because I don't believe in dinosaurs, I guess.
Well, hold on.
If
there
with
is
that
science to
logic-
back up.
Oh yeah, the
The
dinosaurs.
dinosaurs.
Okay, never mind. I was just putting the two of them together, and if
Right,
you
but
can
with her
believe
logic
in one,
of,
you gotta believe in the other.
I don't.
You guys are rabbit holing here real hard.
Thoughts and prayers.
No, I mean, I wasn't wrong in stating that. Like, hey, if you think, but there's science and actual
There is.
bones
There is. All right.
showing that we have dinosaurs.
Thanks for outing your sister. Here's Zanzia.
I love you, sister.
Here's Zanzia trying to get a couple more messages into the little drawing thing. Here,
Why is it so stinking
So Sam,
hot
the
here?
funny part is at the end of it all, that news story, them robbing everything. Technically, at the end of the police said, "I got you," to all of them. Dumb fucks. Just because the guy wanted to go home early. Now they're all
It's kind of funny.
going home to the Hooskow.
All right, and another one.
And obviously, robbing a store, obviously we need crooks of a better caliber if they're going to rob the store.
Okay.
Hold on.
So can I tell you guys a quick story?
No, hold on. I gotta finish up with.
There we go. That's better.
Sorry, go on. What? Yes, quick story. After 12 seconds.
AC, it's because, dude, this wasn't War of the Worlds. People, things changed. But I get it.
No, he's right though. Years and years.
I'd like
ago.
to hear what that whistleblower's got to say.
Years and years ago, and actually, so would I. We'll look that shit up. Yeah, we're sorry.
AC also
written.
wrote.
He written.
He wrote a comment.
He ratted. He
ratted it.
He wrote a comment.
Yeah. And then what?
Then he eated.
Shut the fuck up! Words are fucking hard sometimes, even when I think them.
All right, yeah.
He
I'm
also
sorry.
said next week on Midnight Media about all the
Gotcha.
Perfect.
All right, good deal.
Sorry, I had to get that out.
Show,
Before.
don't forget, guys, underscores underneath each line of word. I forgot what I was saying.
Words are hard.
Try again, take two.
You were going to tell a quick story, Nunya.
Yes,
Tell
Nunya.
your damn quick story.
No, it goes back to her Oklahoma gas station robbing story.
Okay.
I actually saw that firsthand. I worked, actually, semi-dated.
Semi-dated?
I'm not sure if
Okay,
that's what
go.
I mean by baggage check.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Semi-dated.
Semi-dated.
Back in the day.
I semi-dated quite a few people.
And she worked at a local establishment in Henderson, Nevada.
Okay.
And her and her girlfriend, coworker, decided they were going to call in the fact that they got robbed.
Oh.
And they called it in, and they actually got away with it.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
way,
no,
to, way to out them today.
Statute of limitations.
Yeah.
We don't know who
All
it
right.
is.
Yeah, that's true. We didn't say last name.
It wasn't a popular.
May.
It wasn't a popular yogurt chain. Its colors were green, and they had 4 letters.
That one. Okay, yeah.
Yes, it wasn't that one.
It wasn't
right on the corner
Okay.
of Sunset.
not that one.
What now?
It's
Green
not
Valley
where-
Parkway.
It's also not where I used to work.
So, no, I didn't. We
And
just
they
got
could
kicked.
duck my sick.
No, we just got kicked out of the grocery store next door for doing whippets, picking up the. Sorry, that's old school.
Anyway, I don't know where we at. Where we at time wise?
It's just 9:12. So I mean, we've got
one more news story.
right.
We've got,
We've got a
time
lot
for a
of
few more messages.
we've got a
Hit
lot of
those
written
writtens,
messages.
and then
hopefully words
we'll-
won't be so hard, but
Yeah.
they probably will be.
Whatever. You just make it up as you go. Those are better anyway.
I learned it a lot since we had a last break.
So AC at one point said LMFAO, then said, or Herdling said, this conversation is getting deep. Then Christy said, because
like
I already
those.
read AC's about next week on Midnight Media, Sam is snap for her dick. I don't know. I was probably when I was going after the bug.
Yes.
AC said,
Yes,
and
talking about me.
reconstructed entire skeletons. Yes.
Yes.
Rock was doing the laughing, crying emojis.
Emojis?
Emoticons. Actually, we had a YouTube TED Talk thing that we were watching today at work, and the lady and it was back from 2012, and she's like, and even emoticons tell if you're passive aggressive or not. So I'm like,
fuck is
oh, who calls
emoticon?
them an emoticon anymore? And then AC says
Transformer
science is
fans?
no longer a thing. LOL.
Yeah, that's true.
Then Herdling says sounds like a game of Operation to me, right?
Yep.
And then AC was
Wacky
what a
doctor's
fucking
game.
awesome comeback, Sam. From when I said, well, and I missed what you said. I'm trying to get through these. What are you saying behind my back here?
Nothing. Go. Get through them.
And then Rock was like, and back to the jokes. Lisa is knocking on my door. Hurling says, if you want science, Doc.
Doc?
Sorry.
We're not talking about docking again. That was 6
Nope.
episodes ago.
I skipped a whole ass word. If you want science, ask Dr. Fauci.
There you go.
Jesus.
All right.
Farts.
Jesus farts.
I usually say Jesus fuck, but Jesus farts felt better that time. And then Hurling says, Lisa
Hurling said what?
Lisa and Rock sitting in a tree. K. ... And then Lisa's like, LOL, Hurling. Rock is married. Okay, I just read it like that. And my cousin Nathan.
No, hold on. Read it like her.
Okay.
LOL. Come
LOL,
on.
Hurling.
No,
Rock. I can't.
No, like her. Be Lisa.
No. Sam doesn't do impressions usually, so I did it in my own voice, and I'm not arching my back either. Also, my cousin Nathan said, "Truck stop love, semi-dated." And thank you for listening, cousin.
Yeah.
Christy said, "What the hey, Nunya?" And then Lisa or Hurling says, Lisa, I was just playing along with our messages. And then Kirsty says, yes. That just came in, but I don't. And then Lisa says, all good, Hurling. AC says, OMG, ha 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 ha. Then we have
almost caught up. Keep leaving them, guys. Keep leaving them. Keep leaving them.
Lisa says,
take
you're
this to
funny.
the end of the show. Keep
You're
going.
funny, Rock. And then
keep writing
holy
messages.
buckets. Lisa says, I am laughing.
I
And
need-
then
This is when
AC
you- somebody
says,
to
damn,
do it.
I missed that one, Nathan. LMAO, great jokel.
I need.
But he spelled it jokel.
Of course he did.
But I read it right.
Here's what I need you guys to start doing. When you type out your messages on YouTube and Facebook, I need you to reverse the words.
No.
So that my wife reads
Reads it
them,
correctly.
not reverse.
Hey, I did pretty good.
Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. One thing before we even go too far, I gotta say, and I didn't really bring up. I said we were going to do a 100th episode. I said it was going to be, and I gave the date, but I didn't point out that's not a Wednesday night.
No, it's a Saturday.
It's a Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be a Saturday, and we'll go a couple hours early. We're not going to wait till 8 o'clock on a Saturday night.
Right.
But we're gonna go. I'm gonna guess 5 or 6 o'clock on Saturday night after we do the party here.
Yep.
And then we'll do that live show. So for Rock, that's gonna be a 6 in the morning on Sunday
Sorry.
for you, or a potentially 7 in the morning
Hold
for
on.
you.
Real quick.
And yes, somebody
Hurling
type it
says,
backwards.
okay. And I got it right away. God darn it. Proves your point.
Hang on. Did she say K? Did he say KO?
He said YAKO.
Oh, see, there you go.
Proves the point. I got it literally right away.
Of course you did. Oh, he did say okay. Now I can see it. All right.
Then AC says, good job on this show. Because however he
And-
wrote it, show job good this on. See, guys, I get him perfectly.
Atta girl. Atta girl. I knew it would work. That would be so confusing to everybody listening back later or reading back later. 'cause-
Well, I read it correctly.
All
And
right,
then Christina said, keep it up, Dave, and she will start making you read them. Actually, I don't know. This is fun. But I read the god darn things perfectly.
Of course you did. I know how dyslexia works.
My brain works differently. It just, I saw the right way it should go.
I love
I'm good
the
at
way-
puzzles.
I love the
Hey,
way your brain works.
Can I throw a quick side note comment out there?
Yes, please.
Sure.
On the 100th episode,
Yes.
just for everybody listening, Dave says if you fly in from another state or another
He
country,
didn't say this, but I'm
he
curious.
totally did. He's going to set up cots in the backyard so everybody can spend the night and have a slumber party.
Woo, yeah.
Oh,
cots.
Okay, cots in the backyard. Deal. I mean, you don't have to go home.
We'll
Dog poop
You
land.
don't have to go home, but you
we'll put-
can't stay in the house.
We'll put tents up.
You can stay in dog poop land.
We might clean it up. For that.
Yeah. All right,
Come
deal.
on in.
All right, that will do.
I'll
All
help
right.
you with it.
All right, that will do. Anybody who shows up from a different country or a different state.
We'll have a big
Deal.
grown-up slumber party.
All right, deal.
Well, I'll rent
I'm
you
in.
a sleeping bag. Dave will rent you a cot.
I'm in. This is from a bit ago. May has another message. Here it is.
No, Sam, just go ahead and call those emoji cons Transformers. Might as
Yes.
well, right? I mean, after all, Transformers change to so many different things anyway. They could be emoji con. Who knows? An emoji con? Or does it sound like Comic Con? Or Comic Con?
or dinosaurs.
However you say it. I don't know. We've never been invited to speak at one of those. Thank God for that. Well, we're not that famous yet. We've been noticed in some places in this town. Yeah, for sure. That's not. You have been, and then of course you got to drag me into the whole thing because they always ask if I exist or not, and it's always fun to watch the person driving the Uber slam on the brakes pretty much and basically have a good laughing fit when she realizes that you're one person. We've been getting away with some shady shit. Yeah, I guess we haven't, but we've never robbed a store, so we're not that shady. No, definitely not. No. To be continued.
Oh shit.
That's funny.
Continued. And another 7 seconds. Maybe. All right, now I lost voice messages. That's
Well,
weird.
we've got some written ones.
All right, hit it.
AC says, and it's written correctly, so we'll see if I say it right. He said, like a FEMA camp. Awesome. Sleepover idea. And then
All right.
Hurling
Mhm.
says, was that cops in the backyard? Christy said, we could have Tent City in the backyard.
That's what I'm saying.
All right,
Christina
fine.
says,
I'm
I'm
in.
local. Can I still have a sleepover? Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Hurling
fine.
says, I live in California. We know 10 cities. That you do.
Damn right.
AC says we can order pizza and sway away flies together. Swat away flies together. Real Lord of the Flies shit. Yes. And then
Sounds good.
my cousin says, keep up the good work, guys. Thank you. You should
Thank you.
come join us for our 100th episode.
Definitely do.
And keep joining us online. I love hearing from you guys. Thanks for listening. I really enjoy when I see
Like,
people.
subscribe, share. Those 3 things.
When I see
Please.
people from like my family, like my cousin Nathan, and I see his brother Nick, always like the show afterwards. It's really cool to see that you guys listen, and I really appreciate it. Thanks for
Absolutely.
supporting this little
And I know a lot of
little
people,
thing that we do.
a lot of people listen way after the fact.
Yeah.
We've had people say, "Oh my gosh, I'm like 4 episodes behind."
But I'm catching up.
But
I
I'm
promise.
catching up,
Yeah.
and that was so funny when
It's
you
really
said this
cool.
from a month ago. And we're like, yeah, I don't remember 5 minutes ago when somebody responds to what we were talking about, but we very much appreciate it. So And we're trying to keep going. So
Yeah.
not
We're
on
trying to get there.
Fireside. Sorry, Fireside. Not really. It's just one of those things. All right. I don't know where we're at. We're almost.
I got one news story left in me.
All right, that's fine.
Unless you don't want me to do it.
No. Do it.
Have a girl.
Gonna celebrate.
Where's your safety vest? Where is your safety vest?
Guys, look up that dude. He's so funny.
So
good.
Big old Ben. Anyway, go.
I am not going to try to pronounce any of this shit because it's from Germany. There are two American tourists they're graduates of Illinois graduate from Naperville. Well, two of them that went to Germany, and they wanted to see what they have dubbed Cinderella's Castle. There was another, so they were like 21, 22 years old girls.
And this is where in Germany?
I'm not going to try to say
Not
it because
Napersville.
It's
Because that's not in Germany. Go.
Neuschwanstein Castle.
Atta girl.
Wow.
You're fucking all over it.
And they are
Wow.
in Marienbrook.
I thought only my ex-wife could speak German.
Oh.
Not gonna lie, I totally Googled how do I say these. So they met a 30-year-old American man in Germany. They thought, great. He goes, you want to come see this castle? I've got a great view of it. They walk up this hill, and as they're up there, he makes a sexual advance on one of them.
Of course he did.
And when she's like, fuck no, dude. Nope. He pushes her down the hill.
What?
Yep. Then
with his winky?
No, with his hands.
Oh.
That would have been a big winky. Ka-chow!
Battered her off the hill.
Then go on.
Then her friend was like, what the fuck are you doing? And he pushes her down the hill. They both landed next to each other. They lie resting next to each other. Both taken to the hospital. One's fine and recovering from injuries. The other one is dead now.
No.
Yes, I'm sorry. I don't mean to laugh. Just because they wanted to see Cinderella's castle, and I pronounced the thing
so they're
right.
at the castle.
They're at a bluff.
And he tries to make a pass on her, and then he pushes her down the fucking hill.
So
he said you want to.
So did she change her mind halfway down and yell, "As you wish"?
Probably.
The guy has been found, and he's.
I love the fact that you stereoed that with. If I would have had that on my damn keyboard if I'd have known what was going on ahead of time. Yes, that is a from what movie is that? God damn, Princess Bride. That's a Princess Bride reference.
Why is your brother? Oh, he really fucking typed it backwards.
No.
Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on. I got this.
Hang on.
I got this. I hit the wrong one. AC
All right.
said 9. Here's what your brother said. I love that you am a read. I'm sorry. I love that you am a read.
How about love you guys? Start there at the very top, and then.
Oh,
now
I'm
start
reading
to
it
read
backwards.
No, you were reading the whole thing backwards. Just
Love
look at
you
each word.
guys.
Love you guys.
Hold on.
All right.
Backwards typed are the they when.
It's the whole thing literally backwards.
Literally,
Yeah.
the whole thing's backwards. Just mix up the words,
Perfectly
guys.
perfectly things read a am you that love I.
Anyway.
Now read it forward.
No, not happening. Here is me and Betty. All right, no, I can't get the voice message
Also,
to work.
How
Hold
are we
on.
supposed to say this
There
without
they are.
sounding crazy?
All
I know
right,
you're
they
doing
start
a
working
good
again.
job of it. I'll tell you what, if I don't like something you're saying, I'll just cut you off and we'll just send it before the minutes up. And we've got 40 seconds to do that.
Okay, so brass attacks and bouncing balls. There you go, Jane Anya. Technically, thanks so much for letting us be a part of this show for this long. We may have got paid.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, now we got to cut it off here. Could we drop the pay part of it? You were doing fine until you got to that point.
Okay, so forget you heard that part. We may have made some alterations to the show over the last year or so, but it's been really a lot of fun. And we look forward to continuing whatever venue you continue to put out there. We will have to come up with a third voice, though, because 2 voices out of 3 is pretty good, but we need a third voice to cover the third show, especially if Sam's doing a show, you're doing a show, and then there's going to be a show together. Maybe the British chick will have to show
we're
up
not-
just to make Xanzia's day.
Oh, thank you. We're not going overzealous. We're not adding shows. We're just adding content, other things. Anyway, here's Midnight Media AC.
And for the record, 2 out 3 ain't bad.
I think I just got that joke way late. Yeah, I think I did. Did your ex-wife, Dave, speak German because she's a Nazi? Brilliant.
My ex-wife's last name was German.
Very German.
Her
I'm not gonna say it.
initials.
I'm not gonna say it.
Her initials were literally KKK.
KKK. Yeah, they were. Yeah.
That's not why you married her, though.
No.
Okay,
no.
AC. Okay, AC. Really, the
No,
last
the
comment
opposite
AC
of that.
typed in was, "I thought Donnie was typing German." Seriously, so did I. I was like, "This is not right," and I was like, "Oh wait, he's typing backwards." And
Literally
why I
backwards.
felt like I had to start at the end of it, I don't know. So also, AC said, "Shut up."
I love you, Dave.
I know nothing.
Nine. Do you remember our neighbor? Hold on, folks.
Nine.
We have a neighbor somewhere in the neighborhood
Jesus.
because that's where. No. Hold on.
Come on.
Who has a German Shepherd?
He does have a German
Oh.
Shepherd.
And we met him back in 2020.
I thought it was a French Shepherd.
No.
Nope, it was German Shepherd. So as he's walking, we hear him go, "Nine, nine."
Speaks German.
And he speaks German to the German Shepherd because he's German.
Shepherd. Wow, what else are you going to speak to a German Shepherd?
English.
We are in Omaha.
You ever met a French poodle?
Literally, this guy's, he goes,
Oui, oui. Okay.
Is that a real thing?
Officially off the rails.
"Fuck yeah, this is a great show." Any rate, AC said, "Share the show with a friend. Best way to grow," and that
Please.
is the truth.
Please do.
And
Please.
then we've got some laughing, crying emojis by
Let me introduce
AC.
you to my British bulldog.
Hello, governor.
Is that your British? Your British is hello, governor. Hello, governor.
Hello, governor. I was like, what can I do with an
I thought
accent?
you didn't do voices.
Fucking rock hour.
It came
Right on
from
cue.
the recesses of my brain.
Right on cue.
Donnie also, or I am Dave's brother, said, oops. He said, oops. And then
I
he
did
said,
it again.
then he said, dick in quotations. And then I already read AC's, thought Donnie was typing in German. So did I. Herdling's laughing, crying emojis. So we are caught up there.
Thank
Um,
God.
Thank you, everybody.
Real quick
Sweating my
messages
ass
from
off,
here.
folks.
Yeah, we're gonna have
At
to.
Cinderella's
Woo.
castle, and the story ends like Jack and Jill. What a prick.
Good point.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
You
Now
get
twice.
another one.
That one you do get an extra one for. Good job.
Squeal and pig snort.
I got him. I
Squeal
got
and
him.
pig snort.
I got him.
And Dave, your ex-wife spoke German. Was it Frau Brucke?
It wasn't bad either.
Oh wait, we're
I
not
am
done.
still
We're not
laughing
done.
from the
We're not
other
done. Here's Midnight Media.
Hello, Dave. This is your ex-wife.
Can't even do it. She was a Nazi, huh?
Son of a bitch. I love you fuckers. Oh, man. Hey.
If you really want to share this show with a friend, I mean, it's completely unscripted.
Yes.
But if that's what you want to do, is make your first impression with the guys from Omaha and the chick from Omaha and the married couple. Fuck, what the hell's the name of the show? Married Couple Podcast. Thank you. If you want to go ahead and do that, and you've never heard this show before, and this is your first time hearing the show, my question is, where the hell have you been for the last 85?
Thank you.
You're late.
And
We got a lot
don't
of
change
catch up
the
to do
channel.
because it's coming to an end really quick here. So,
No,
yeah, so
only on here.
if you're just listening to the couple, oh man, I can't say this again, the Married Couple Podcast. Thank you. If you want to really be a part of this show, then you got to keep listening and keep reaching out and being a typical audience
Cheers to that.
member and deal with stuff like this where I can't remember what the hell I'm listening to. For sure.
We can't remember what we're doing.
I know. So what's the name of the show again? It's the album.
It's
Okay, we're
Well said, May.
Oh,
but
she tried to say words are hard, but guess
No,
what?
But it was so funny. You're like something, and she goes, "I know."
Words are hard.
she's got to speak up. I can't hear her from way up there since I am so tiny.
Do you have more
Oh,
voice
shit.
messages
No,
or no?
let's catch up
All
because we
right,
gotta
so Christy said
Oh,
it's a
God.
bloody shame, and I can't say that.
I
and then AC said, "Hello, governor." Then
I can't wait for a
Dave's
live
brother
show
said,
again.
"Die show East Austin Fugen Jerden und Brobordig." AC said fucking dead. Hurdling says, does your show offer subtitles?
I wish.
I think so. I think so. When you're not listening live, I
does.
think so.
It does.
And then
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, did I? You're
I
right.
read them. I'm the
You're right.
narrator.
You're
Yeah.
actually- oh, no, I know it does because
you read them.
that's why. That's why Mom watches it.
Yes,
sometimes.
yes.
All right,
And
so
AC
yes.
said, I said words.
I learned it words.
Son of a bitch, guys! 100th episode soon on a Saturday.
On
That's
a
gonna be weird.
Saturday, 22nd of July.
Can't wait
Yep.
to
Back,
snort, laugh,
set up
live.
the backyard full of cots. It's gonna be a blast.
I thought you said no. You said cots. Okay,
I said
good.
cots.
And you know what?
Woo!
Episode 100
Yeah!
coming up.
So the contest is 100
100. We need 100 subscribers by episode 100, and
for
then we
$100
give it-
bucks.
Then we give away $100
All
too.
right, folks,
One
it's
lucky
on
listener.
you. It's
and
on
I will
you.
literally Venmo you that day.
I thought you said
And we're gonna
400 bucks.
We're gonna pick it
For
live. No,
100.
For
No.
800 bucks.
For $100.
$100.
From a
Yeah,
German
if you're
crowd.
German, Jesus.
Amadeus,
son of a-
Amadeus.
Not German.
Amadeus.
All right, guys, stop. You guys are gonna get us canceled with all your singing.
I can
they're
sing
going to-
anything.
Anyway, James, that's
Thank
for
you.
you. That was that French skunk.
I thought it was a
that
boop.
hops
Pepe
around.
Le Pew?
Anyway. No, the one that hops around.
Pepe Le Pew.
Anyway, guys, we gotta go.
We got some real quick
Son of a bitch.
written ones. We have AC. Oh, I already said that one.
one more
AC
here, too.
said, "Turn on
say
subtitles."
it's so quiet.
Jesus fuck.
Sorry.
You even interrupted
And prayers.
me. So
Nancy interrupted
AC
you.
said, "Turn on subtitles on YouTube." Then he said, or then Christina says, "I can't wait to snort, laugh, love with
Live.
love live with you guys." Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah. Christy said, "Cox?" Question mark.
Okay, that's all right. Yes, that.
They're the internet
AC
provider.
says, I want that juicy money.
But-
And then
Wait,
Hurley
who-
says, I wish everyone a wonderful week. And then Christina said, apparently I can't type. I was supposed to say live, not love.
Okay,
but
good.
do love you guys. Okay, see, that's where my
I
brain went. I
heard
was like,
what
I
you
know
meant.
she loves us.
I heard what you meant, and
And for the record, if AC gets $100,
dude,
he's getting it all in ones.
it's gonna be juicy money.
It's gonna be all in once. It's gonna smell like Vegas, AC. We got you.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh my gosh.
Zanzia,
You
real
could hear a
quick.
pin drop.
No,
that-
here, right here.
My
They
cousin
say it's
also
so
said
quiet, you could hear a pin drop. No, that's just.
Sorry, what?
Go ahead.
They
My
say it's so
cousin-
quiet, you could hear a pin drop. No, that's just Nunya walking across the floor.
Oh, now he's on the Nunya's little jokes.
I
Okay,
know.
that's it.
Come on.
They're better than the skinny jokes.
I'll wrestle you, guys.
All right, and
I'll
your-
wrestle you.
Your cousin said what?
I'm in for
Sweet.
our show.
Sweet.
And then AC says, no one can talk or type, and this is great.
Yeah, we can love it. All right, guys. Sorry it went off the rail. Actually, I'm not.
Actually,
is the
this
way
was
we
such a fun show.
He's
planned the
actually
non-played
not. I
shows.
am Dave. She is actually not Sam. I am.
And you're
They're
not
German
cheating.
imposters for the evening. Sorry, I don't know why I went there.
Machine Onion
AC.
needs to stop.
I do. I'm sorry.
AC says, best show yet, written backwards
Oh.
because I can read it that way.
Gotta give her props.
So Christy said, do we need to get a dollar gun machine for the dollar bills? Yo?
Yeah.
You gotta warn me about this shit. And Zanzia says,
Of course, Nunya, you want to wrestle me. I mean, after all, you want to pin me to the floor.
and it's a pen joke, like a little sticky pen. Okay, we are gonna start taking points away. I didn't say so, but we're gonna start taking
I'm
points
just
away.
gonna tie somebody in a knot if they keep this up. I'm gonna tie somebody in a knot. Anybody wants to jump up? Not Rock. He's a big boy.
So
AC's a big boy.
Like grown up.
Betty.
All right.
I'll
What do
fuck
you-
you up, Betty.
what do you
Dude,
bet
don't
Alex
call
is
Betty
asleep
out.
in our room?
I'm
Well,
totally kidding.
You're moving her. Don't call Betty out. Betty wants to get. He totally wants to get my brother for saying I'm coming after you, and he didn't even mean it that way. But Dave's brother said I'm coming after you, man, Betty, and he just meant by all the funny comments.
Right.
And she took it like, oh, you can come here to the desert, mother, and then called out his last name and everything. And I'm like, chill out with the last names.
No, I really
people
don't.
really knowing who I am.
I really
don't call out me. Don't call out Betty. Just warning you.
Okay.
I've met them live.
So have I. She didn't see me, but apparently I was there.
I'm the only memorable one.
Anything else, baby, from over there?
AC says great idea at Chrissy for we need a dollar gun for machine for the dollars.
We might have that.
Yeah.
Dollar bills, yo.
I'm gonna build a runway.
I love you guys.
I'm gonna build a walkway.
Sons of bitches.
This is such a fun show.
And we're out for another week. That was episode 95. We'll be back next week with 96.
Can't you wait for 100?
And then 3 more weeks on this platform. We might even cut it off early. No, we'll stay till 99. And then on a special Saturday edition, episode 100. Fine, read it. Go what?
AC said, change your name to Dave Watt Daughter. Watt Daughter instead of Watson.
I got it.
And then my cousin said Penny Gun, and Christy said I'll help. So here we go, guys.
Sweet.
We're out for tonight.
All right.
I'm not reading any more comments, but thank you for commenting them. This has been a fucking great show. There's been so much
One over
engagement.
here.
This is what we want every
Thank you,
fucking
brother.
week. Thank you guys so much.
Share the show.
Share the show.
Hey, thanks for letting me sit
subscribe.
in.
Of course,
Thumbs up.
every
Thanks
week,
for letting
Jay.
me sit in.
Thank you.
We love you.
Every time, brother. All right, love you fuckers. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here
until the party.
until the party. Yeah,
Till we have cots.
probably.
Till we have all the cots set up.
Later.